Incomplete. Greg Olsen was the intended target. That'll bring up second down.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Before the offense changes hands here, let's look back to the Super Bowl February 5th. What a game. I know you were there calling it offensively, though. Impressive on both sides.
It certainly was, and let's face it, if you're in Minnesota, it's cold outside, but you talk about the offenses, they heated up in a big way. And how about Nick Foles, the backup quarterback turned MVP, 373 yards, 3 touchdowns, and, of course, the big one receiving on the Philly special.
Quite a story. And as you and I were talking about off air, it was just a fluid game, not a lot of penalties, just really clean play.
Exactly the type of game the NFL needed for the audiences at home watching the game and, of course, people in attendance. A really well-played game.
Double tight, double tight.
Second down, Flacco now. Open man left side is Wallace, complete. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Single. 34.
On first down, Flacco. Flush to his right. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Julius Peppers able to drop him for a loss of 4. Flacco here on second down. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Third and long for Joe Flacco. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Thomas Davis with a big-time sack on third down, and it'll be a loss of 7. They do snap it. Flacco now. And the pressure gets to him again. Thomas Davis in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. Want to give a hat tip real quick, Charles, to J.J. Watt before the possession switches here. Walter Payton, NFL Man of the Year. They totaled up how much he helped raise for hurricane relief, $37 million.
Incredible. Hurricane Harvey, which really hit the Houston area in a big way, and his original goal was $200,000. So congratulations to J.J. Watt and all the people who participated. And Greg Olsen of the Panthers, Benjamin Watson of the Ravens, both tight ends, also nominated and finalists for the most prestigious award as determined by the NFL, the Walter Payton Man of the Year Award.
First and 10, and Flacco looking to throw. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. The veteran Jeremy Maclin was the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
We got double tight.
Barring a flag, final play here for Flacco and company. Throw right side taken in by Wallace. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Single, slot. Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island. Check 82, check 82.
Throwing here on first down, Flacco. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Luke Kuechly In from his linebacker's spot, he's able to drop him for a loss of about 10.
Back him up, back him up. Watch out.
On second down, Flacco to throw. Got a man, it's Brashad Perriman. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. Third down, Flacco from the gun. And that is incomplete.
Well, no second guessing the call here. It was third and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
Flacco and the offense staying put. They're going to go for it on fourth.
Four down. Jam.
They'll try and throw for it here. He's got his man. That's Wallace. And they get 28 yards on that one. And that'll be good for a Baltimore first. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end.
They go pass again with Flacco. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Darryl Worley. And he'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. To throw on second down is Newton. Looking for Shepard deep. It's caught at the 10. A big play there for the Panthers. 49 yards. We often, with Cam Newton, talk a lot about his legs. Don't forget about that arm.
He can throw it on a rope. He can loft it. He's got the touch that's been developed throughout his career. But the big part about just watching him throw it, it seems almost effortless. Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Second down here after the incomplete pass.
Strong right.
To throw again, Newton. And that'll be caught. Touchdown Panthers, Olsen. Greg Olsen, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Panthers have got it back to a one-score game. So they're going to go for 2.
Tight end left. Odd.
To the air again, Newton. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And that's going to leave them with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. Gano out to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one go.
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 47 yards. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
Double tight, double tight.
Set. Lock it in.
Setting up to throw, Flacco. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Nick Boyle that time. And now it's 2nd down.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
Scoot up, heavy, heavy.
1A.
Hey, watch number 5, watch number 5. All day, baby, all day, all day, baby, all day.
That's a little too hot, but...
Flacco to throw again on 2nd down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Thomas Davis getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Ready.
Check 59, Mike is 59, Mike the 59.
Now it's Flacco, and Watson has it right side. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. So on 4th down, Flacco off to the sidelines. He gives way to Justin Tucker. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. He's got the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right, and this score will stay right where it is. So it's an empty possession, and as a kicker, not the way you want to start your day's work.
And now each team's missed a field goal here so far, Brandon, so apparently neither guy is immune.
Tight ends Ringo, tight ends on the Ringo, tight ends on the Ringo.
They'll start the drive with a run by Stewart. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Here's Newton now on 2nd down. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy.
On 1st and 10, Newton throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he's brought down. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the 4th and final quarter of play. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10.
Double tight.
Newton to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Again, Newton. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball out of the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
And this is caught. And they've got the lead here in the fourth. Could have been up one with a point after, but they go for two. It worked.
It almost seems like they're trying to set an identity, doesn't it? We're going to be one of those teams that every time we get a chance to put extra points on the board, we will. Because really, it's minimal in difference, right? Whether you have one or two, a field goal can still get you.
And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right.
They look to throw on 1st and 10 with Flacco. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll be 2nd down.
59's Mike. Check. 59. Let's pick it up. It's out time, guys. Out time. Let's get off.
Passing play, Flacco.
I see you show it.
Incomplete. He was looking for Alex Collins that time. And that'll make it 3rd down. Well, not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. From the gun, Flacco. That's into the hands of Wallace over the middle. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. Flacco hooking up with Wallace for a Raven 1st down. 1st and 10 here for Flacco. That's caught out left by Perriman. And he carries this one all the way down to the 9. That one goes for 24 yards.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Once more, it's Flacco. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Ben Watson was the intended target, the tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle 1/3 of the field where he threw that one.
Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end's right.
Hey, Roger, 5-4.
4 down.
Flacco will take to the air again. Eluding the pressure right. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Alex Collins, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. And again, it's Flacco to throw. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away.
They can't stop us, baby. Every time it's a sack.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. And the Panthers coming out now. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now a first down throw for Newton. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
They get the pick. Now what can Flacco do on first down? The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Shaq Thompson in there to take him down and to take us to the 2-minute warning. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. Flacco here on second down. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Shaq Thompson in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. Pressure mounting, Flacco. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Shaq Thompson in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This officially a 55-yard attempt. That's on target, but it's no good. He had it on line, but it came up just shy of the crossbar, and this score will stay right where it is. So the folks on hand here growing a little restless with their kicking game. That's now 2 misses so far.
And in a tight game, fourth quarter, the fans aren't the only ones getting restless, Brandon. There were a few looks of disbelief on that sideline as well.
And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. This defense has watched their lead dwindle away. This is where they really need to bow up. They executed well there.
And it's often hard after you've played really well early and then you kind of relax a little bit to step on the gas again. They just did it.
Touchdown, Carolina. Greg Olsen, 55 yards. And the Panthers have taken the lead here in the fourth.
Wow, I know it's a never say never situation. But to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that, just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics would tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
We got trips over here. Trips over here. That's overload. Overload.
He's back to throw. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Watson. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Back to throw. A swing pass caught. Give him 30 yards there. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
Yeah, you have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
And now inside the red zone, the offense will operate. They come out here in the I.
Watch twist. Watch twist.
Regular.
Spine.
20.
No.
On first and goal, Collins. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Alex Collins in the final minute. And the Ravens have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Run.
And they'll get set here looking for the two-point conversion. Flacco. And he'll get into the end zone, so that pushes the lead up to 4. And around the goal line, especially on two-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts. Got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much?
A crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field. So play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more. But a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
3 wide.
4 down.
How about this? Flacco setting to throw it. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Adams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. You got the slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trust in his quarterback and trust in his offense.
But still.
And then at the end he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
Right. So the incomplete pass brings up second down. He'll look to throw. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Curtis Samuel, the one he was looking for. And it's third down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. And incomplete here on third down. Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on fourth down. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one.
We got double tight.
Hey. 4 down.
Setting to throw, Flacco. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
And all he takes off with it, it's a fake. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, there's
Friday night. Everybody's at the movies. Nobody stupid's gonna be playing PlayStation on a Friday night, man. Come on, Pat. It works. You used it the other day. I'm not buying a new microphone just because you don't hear nobody on there. Friday night, Saturday night, you're not gonna have people playing, man. They're gonna be at the movies. There's nobody playing on the Saturday, Friday night. Is that right?
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. As we head towards kickoff, two quarterbacks will be on the field today trying to push their team to victory. Tannehill's Dolphins going up against Carr's Raiders.
All right, Larry, after an off-season of questions, football is back here in the East Bay and Oakland, California. The pregame festivities here in Oakland have to be seen to be believed. This crowd in silver and black, they are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with the Miami Dolphins. Cody Parkey now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Oakland. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Strong right, strong right, strong right.
Get set. You wide,
They go play action here on first down. And complete right side to Cook. That throw good for 4. It's second down. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Double tight, double tight. Double tight. Here we go. Wide 85.
Now the first carry for Marshawn Lynch. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a third and about 2. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on second down. Carr looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And incomplete. A disappointing drop there defensively by the rookie. And now 4th down.
Now that's a great opening series defensively. You force what should be a 3 and out on your opening possession.
And great coverage there on 3rd down to force the incompletion to set up 4th. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Down.
They do go for it. It's Carr. And he finds Cook. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland first down.
Yeah, D. Yeah, D. Woo.
Here we go. You wide 85.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Over the middle, it's Jared Cook. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 12 more yards there and another first down. First down, the run with Lynch. And heavy contact. He is knocked down hard at the 44-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
Again, they'll pound it with Lynch. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
Tight ends Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo.
Throwing his car on 3rd down. And he fires one, but incomplete.
It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on 3rd down to bring up 4th. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter. This offense converted once already in this first quarter. They're going to try it again here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Carr. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Cook. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. Carr now on first down. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. They'll run with Lynch. And he is hit pretty hard from the side as he's knocked down. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep. And he's got his tight end Cook in the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders. Jared Cook, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Raiders drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Here's Carr to throw. And this is going to be caught. And how about that? Even after snapping it from back there, they still convert for the 2 points. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Dolphins are going to recover. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going.